Hello and welcome to the Football Comes First. My name is Guy, that's Steve, and here are our predictions for a week game 27. We are a little late to the party because the week game has already started, and it's at the Brentford has beaten Leicester 4-0 already, so we can't predict that. Connell isn't here. He is volunteering at the YMCA. So he will be.
Then he's got a Spice Girls concert afterwards.
So
no seeing him for the rest of the day.
So we won't see him for this video. Right. Okay. So let's kick off then with the early kickoff, which is actually in a very short while. Rest assured, Connell has apparently given Stephen all of his predictions.
Yeah.
So we'll go through that. It's oh wow. It's a biggie. Everton versus Man United. What do you reckon?
I'm not really sure here because I think Everton are like on one at home.
Everton have got.
And Man United are just totally not with it at all. You don't even know how they're gonna.
Amber also came out and say David Moyes is in a better position than he is.
Did he really say that?
Yeah.
Why would he say that?
I don't know.
Okay, that's bizarre.
He said David Moyes is doing a better job than I am.
Why would you say that?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, I don't.
He said it at a press conference.
Okay, mind blown. Just like I don't know why you would say that.
Yeah.
Connell has gone with a 5-0 Man United win here, but I'm not so convinced that they will win it that easy. I think Everton will probably 3-1 maybe.
I think Everton are going to have fun here. I think it's going to be. Do you reckon they're going to concede more than 2 goals, Man United? It totally depends. It depends on their defence.
It does. It does.
Last time I went with Man United to win,
I think Moyes is going to be up for it as well. It doesn't matter that it's Amrin in charge. He's just going to be up for beating the club that didn't give him a chance.
Yeah.
They didn't give him a chance, not really.
No.
You look at all the other managers who all got time. He got less than. He didn't get a year, did he?
No.
You know. So.
The thing is that Manchester United supporters' expectations after Fergie left were still, quite high and quite skyrocketing high, and he didn't meet that immediately because he inherited an aging squad that had really no right to win the previous year, to be honest. But it was only because Alex was in charge that got
They did, yeah.
All right, I'm going to go with an Everton win, but I'm going to go with 2-0.
Right. I went 3-1, but it might be closer than.
Yeah. Arsenal West Ham is the first of the 3 o'clock kickoffs.
Connell's got a 3-0 West Ham win here, but I think he's being a bit hopeful.
I think he's being slightly cuckoo, but I think
Arsenal are just going to win this. Even if they haven't got a striker, they're still going to win, aren't they? West Ham are in such bad form.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you went right.
And Graham Potter, has he really done anything since he arrived?
No, not really.
No. It's an Arsenal win all day long, isn't it? As much as it pains you to say, being a Liverpool fan, it just like.
It is an Arsenal win all day long. I just don't. I mean.
2-0.
Even they were bad against Leicester. Arsenal. They weren't great.
I didn't. Oh, you watched it. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Although I will say I checked in on the score after about 75 minutes. It was 0-0, and I was like, "Oh, that's a bit odd."
They lacked creativity, and it was a bit frustrated at times. But midweek. Well, they didn't have anything to do midweek, did they? It should be. Because they're like any sort of chasing team or even champions sort of team, they'll get the job done. They'll get they'll get over the line.
I think Arsenal will win 2-0.
I think Arsenal will win. Oh, I don't want to go with the same prediction, so I'll go with 3-0.
Okay.
Oh, will they score 3 goals?
That's why I went with 2. I was like, I mean, they scored 2 against Leicester, and that was a sub that they brought on.
Marino.
Yeah, I just feel like they've, even with or without him, they can still. I don't know.
And do you know what?
I don't.
West Ham have got a couple of goal scoring chances, so I'll go with 2-1 rather than 2-0.
All right.
Because West Ham have got some very tidy players up front, so we'll see how that goes.
Connell's a bit anal for West Ham.
I'm not really sure why.
Yeah.
So next one is Bournemouth versus Wolves.
Right. Well, Connell's gone with 2-0 to Wolves, but I think Bournemouth are in better form than that, and I don't think they'll let it be 2-0. I know Wolves are just starting to pick up a little bit, aren't they? But I don't see this as, because it's at Bournemouth, I don't see it.
Well, Wolves know how to score. They do. They've got a great scoring record. However, Bournemouth are in...
Just quite well organised, aren't they?
Well,
I can't see Wolves doing it.
They're well organised, but also...
They might score.
Bournemouth are at home.
Yeah. I think Bournemouth got too much for them. You look how well Bournemouth have done this year.
Do you know what? This is going to be the second time I'm going to predict a Desmond. I think I'm going to go with the Desmond.
What's that?
2-2.
Oh, 2-2. I'm going to go with a 2-1 Bournemouth win. 2-1 win.
Okay.
For Bournemouth, just because they're at home, they're doing well, and they've beaten much tougher opposition than Wolves this season.
Yeah. Yeah, it just... Who's the manager over at Bournemouth? Is that...
Ariola.
Is it Ariola, is it?
Yeah. Ariola.
Yeah. Ariola. Yeah, I don't... I'm not overly enamoured with Ariola, but he's done alright for them, hasn't he?
Yeah. Like I said, they've beaten much tougher opposition than Wolves this season.
I'll stick with 2-2. I'll stick with 2-2. Alright, the Fulham Crystal Palace game.
Okay, Connell's gone with a 5-1 win to Crystal Palace.
Okay. I mean, we have criminally underestimated Fulham.
When was the last time Crystal Palace scored that many goals? Could you even... 3 maybe?
Yeah, well...
Yeah, so he's a bit off on that. I think Fulham have managed to pull off some amazing results this season.
Well, this is it. I think we've criminally underestimated Fulham in our prediction videos.
Yeah, we have. We really have. I didn't give them a chance against Newcastle, and they annihilated them. So, I think Fulham's going to win. I think it'll be 2-0 to Fulham.
I don't see Crystal Palace scoring, so I agree. But I'm going to say... I don't know, I'm going with 1-0, but we'll go on 1-0.
Okay.
Because, I mean, they've also got... I don't know. Yeah, 1-0 should be right. Alright, Ipswich versus Tottenham, the last of the 3 o'clock kickoffs. I know it's not. No, it's
Connell
not.
has gone for a 3-0 win to Ipswich.
Actually, do you know what? It's Tottenham.
Yeah, and it depends who turns up. I think Tottenham...
Ipswich are a decent team.
Are not as bad. They're just picking up. They're getting a little bit better. They beat Man United, didn't they? I don't even know if that makes that any better or not. I don't know. Ipswich aren't great at home, are they? As much as they've been good, and I think everybody's backed Ipswich not to go down.
I don't know. I think Delap is brilliant, and Leif Davis is also a really, really great left back.
And for as good as those two are, they've hardly won anything at home.
Yeah,
that's the problem. And we're coming to the business end of Well, no, we're not, but we're coming to the last 10 games, aren't we? Is it week? I don't know. I think Tottenham will win now. Maybe 2-1.
Yeah,
Depends
maybe
which
Ange ball will probably be too much for him.
I think they got their goalkeeper back, which will be a massive help. Because they had Kinski. They bought Kinski, didn't they? And,
Yeah. Vicario is the...
Yeah, and he is much better. I just think, for their defensive frailties, and I think they're just starting to get people coming back. So
Yeah, all right. I think I'll go with 2-0 Tottenham then.
I'm going 2-1 just in case they concede to Tottenham.
Well, it is Tottenham. All right, this is the last of the 3 o'clock kickoffs.
Right.
Southampton versus Brighton.
Right. Connell has gone with a 2-0 win to Southampton, which I think is very optimistic. Seeing as Southampton can't pick up a win from anywhere.
Like, they've won twice all season.
Well, yeah, but saying that, they've got to win sometime. Against Brighton now?
Not against Brighton. Brighton are...
Is it a derby?
Flying
Southampton, Brighton?
hard.
I don't even know. I don't even think it is. It's not. They're just both on the south coast. They're not really... It's not derby.
For those people who are not geography or geographically educated, it's a derby. But it's not really. They are far too far apart.
Southampton's more Portsmouth, isn't it?
Well, Southampton's definitely Portsmouth.
Yeah.
That's the local derby. You want to call it a South Coast derby, I suppose, because for the same reason you could say that
Bournemouth, I suppose, is also down there.
Liverpool and Blackpool are a derby because they're on the same coast.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that derby. Yeah.
No, it's exactly. That's
Yeah.
the distance we're talking about here.
Yeah.
I don't see Brighton not winning. I mean, Southampton will score because they can score.
Possibly, and they have been getting a little bit better under their new manager, but not a lot. But I still think I think Brighton will win 3-1.
Yeah, that's the scoreline I was going to go for, 3-1. Well, do you know what? Just to be different, I'll do 3-2. Because I think we've copied a lot of each other's scorelines, and I think it's better if we do something different.
All right.
So he's gone with the Southampton win, and we're going with Brighton wins. All right. Aston Villa is the evening kickoff. Aston Villa versus Chelsea.
Connor has gone with a 3-3 draw here.
Okay. Right. 3-3 draw.
Yeah.
That's ambitious.
Villa's definitely capable of scoring it, and so's Chelsea. But then it depends, which Chelsea you're going to get. Which Villa are you going to get? You're going to get... Villa didn't play Champions League midweek.
They played Liverpool though.
Ah, they did play Liverpool. Yeah, depends, doesn't it? Depends. I don't know. I think that could be. Villa and Chelsea. Usually you could be Chelsea all day long, but it's just not worked out that way.
It's at Villa Park.
Yes.
And yes, ordinarily you'd say Chelsea all day long, simply because Chelsea, in the most recent history.
Yeah, do you know? I'm gonna go with a 2-1 Chelsea win.
I think I'm gonna go with a Chelsea win, but I think I'm gonna be slightly harsh on Villa. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 3-0.
Right.
I mean, if Villa beat Chelsea and it's the opposite result, then shame on Chelsea. Because they should be beating Villa all day long, really.
Yeah.
The Sunday games, just 2 games to talk about, which is the early 2 o'clock kickoff, Newcastle versus Forest.
I don't know where I am with Newcastle right now.
Well, Newcastle have been...
I predicted that they would... I was just like, how are Fulham going to... going back a couple of weeks ago, how are Fulham going to stop Isaac? That was like... And I was like, they're not. He's going to score a brace. It's going to be 3-0. And they just lost so bad. And my prediction was totally wrong, and it went the other way, and Fulham won, and I was just like... And they've never really recovered from it.
Well, Newcastle actually haven't been hit by that many injuries. They've been hit, like all the teams, they've been hit by some injuries, but not as many like all the other like big teams in and around them.
You know what might be a good idea is if we actually watch that Newcastle Forest game.
Yeah, well,
Just to
definitely.
see, because I haven't watched Newcastle for a while, but not since they've slumped. You know, since they beat Arsenal in the cup,
Yeah, it's on.
they kind of just the form's gone.
It's on the telly.
Yeah.
But like Newcastle have hit a bad patch for whatever reason. I haven't. I've only ever watched highlights of their games. I haven't watched their
Forest-
actual game yet.
Yeah, Forest
recently.
going to St James Park as well.
Because they got thumped by Man City last time out, and I just think
Connell's gone with a 4-0 win to Newcastle, but I'm not that confident.
I don't.
I don't think Forest haven't conceded that many goals all in
Well,
a game all
They
season.
did.
Oh, did
They did in our first one. They lost 7-0.
when they managed to tidy it up since then.
Yeah. No, they lost 6-0, didn't they? And then they beat someone 7-0 the following week.
Oh, that's right, they did. Yeah. So I think I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
I'm actually going to go with a win for Forest because I think Newcastle's not recovered yet. I think it'll be 3-1 to Newcastle. The late kickoff on Sunday: Man City versus Liverpool.
Super Sunday.
Yeah.
For the low price of just.
Yeah. Look,
Oh, we're Liverpool fans, so you got Connell has gone for a 5-1 victory to us, but I'm just not quite sure we're going to win 5-1.
he's gone big on a few of these, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I think that's because like this one week where he predicted 5-1, and it was an Arsenal match, and they actually won 5-1.
No, was it 5-0?
Or was it 5-0? I don't know. He predicted it, and it all came off, and he was like, I'm king of the world.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And I was just like, shut up and go to your Spice Girl concert.
Yeah.
So, I want us to win, obviously, but we have been shaky as hell.
Will they be up for it for a Man City game? In the reverse fixture, we beat them quite comfortably.
Yeah, we did.
2-0. But this is at Man City, at the Etihad.
I think it's going to be a really tight game. And it could go either way. But I'm going to go 2-1 us just because I'm biased.
I'm gonna go with a Liverpool. You can't not go with a Liverpool victory, really, can you?
No.
I mean, we are Liverpool fans after all. It would be really wrong for us to bring anything else. But I'm gonna go. Is it going to be one of those scrappy affairs where we cancel each other out and it'll be like a last minute?
It could
It
be
could be
that.
a last minute scrappy goal or a last minute wonder goal, and you know.
I think the most frustrating thing, like we did the watch along, didn't we, with the Villa game, is that we were painfully slow. And I get trying to be waiting and patience. I get all that, but we can't be that patient and that slow at the same time.
Mm.
And I was just like, the Villa game. Every time we moved quickly in the Villa game, we looked threatening and we looked like we were going to score. But there was only like 2 occasions I can think where we actually bothered to move quickly out the whole 90 minutes. And I was just like, wow, this is what it's come to. Just waiting for those 2 moments. We need more moments like that. I just felt like, oh.
Well, there was more than that. There were more occasions.
I just felt like Villa would just like, come on, we'll just let them have the ball and wait for their mistake. It's going to happen because they're going to pass it round at the back for an hour, and eventually they'll misplace a pass and we're in.
Mm.
And it really annoys me because usually it's always the way. One shot, one goal.
Mm. Yes, it does. It has been a bit of a trend, but we have to go with the Liverpool win.
I think as well, if we could win, it will pick up perhaps a little bit more confidence as well. I don't know. Get rid of those nerves. If they're nervous,
Yeah.
I don't know. They shouldn't be, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think the draw is kind of hurt our, not confidence, hurt our stride, our the way that we know that we're approaching the game. I think, and I think Slot wants to sort of shake off the whole, oh, here's the blip and all that rubbish.
Yeah, Nunes missed a sitter too. I know he always misses sitters, but that's beside the point.
Nunes misses a sitter. It's like
Yeah.
the day
I
ends
know,
in a
but
Y.
it's coming to the point now where we can't afford to be missing those. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I still love him.
Before we
He's like-
conclude the video, speaking of Nunes, I saw I don't know why whether or not it's true, but I saw a very tenuous link for us buying Isak in the summer.
I think it'll cost too much. I think the thing is, I always think like FSG wouldn't spend that type of money, but they did bid 105 million for Casido. So I think sometimes if the moment's right, they'll seize the opportunity. Does that make sense? I think they will do it, but I don't even think 105 million is what I don't even think Newcastle would be like. Yeah, we'll take that. I don't even think they would. I don't even think Newcastle would take anything remotely small. Do you know what I mean? It's 105 million is not even small, but I can't even see them saying.
I think
They would reject 105 if he came in. If FSG came in with that, I think they would reject it and wait for a bigger bid.
I think I know with the club in the way that they are, they need to sell players before they can buy them.
Oh yeah, maybe they will take it. I don't know. Oh, I forget about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget they actually need to, like Man U, need to sell now. And you're just like, yeah.
So I think they will probably snatch it the opportunity if it was presented to them.
Because then, like us selling Coutinho, it allows you to get better players in. And that didn't. Everybody dreaded Coutinho going, but actually, it really helped the club when he left.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we bought two.
Alisson.
We bought Alisson and Van Dijk as a result.
Yeah.
I mean, look at what they've done.
Yeah.
If that means that they're over 100 million plus whatever it is for Isak that they take, means that they get two really good players out of it, then
yeah, I expect they take it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that concludes our predictions. And there isn't another one on Monday, is there? No.
There's no Monday Night Football, but we will have to do our predictions again on Monday because
it's midweek on
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Apologies. Our reactions to last week that I predicted is not up yet, but that is in the process, and we're getting it uploaded. All right, that's it. All right, well,
hopefully Con will be with us next time.
Yeah,
he'll be back from his Spice Girls tour.
Yeah. He keeps volunteering for all these things as well. This is weird.
YMCA. He went dressed as an Indian.
That would be slightly offensive, but yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. All right, catch you on the next video.